Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto group called Diamond back again with day 619. Wow. So anyway, I'm going to show y'all what I ate yesterday that was supposedly perfectly keto friendly. And then I'll be right back with a chit chat and a weigh-in. And you can probably tell where I'm going with that by the look of this. Okay, anyway, so before I get started, guys, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell if you're new. You're going to want to hear all the crap I got to say. I don't know why, but I love to talk, and some people like to hear me do it. I'll share everything I know about keto with you. Also, there's a website that I made myself called KetoDiamond.com. It's completely free. Got a full foods list on there, everything I know that's keto friendly that y'all ought to be able to have, plus some articles and stuff that I wrote. So it's to help people with their keto journey. Go check it out, KetoDiamond.com. Thumbs up, subscribe, share. Check out what I ate yesterday. But technically, I'm breaking my fast with some Teamy chia cinnamon tea. I've added one packet of the Stevia Naturals. It's erythritol and stevia leaf extract. Splendid Naturals, sorry. And it's good this way. It's warm. I'm cooking breakfast right now. I also added a little spoon of butter, about half a serving of butter to this, just to add some fat, since I did add a couple carbs with that stevia erythritol blend. So yeah. So breakfast time, I had an interesting issue this morning. I made 2 sausage patties, an egg, and some pepper jack cheese. And I normally have these, but I normally have 2. So I made 2 eggs. And I was looking, I got too much egg to stick in between these patties. So I wrapped it in a piece of ham and threw some cheddar on it. And this side I have pepper jack cheese. So this is my breakfast this morning, and I believe it's going to be wonderful. Still having that chia tea, and I got some diet cherry Dr. Pepper in case I run out of that. Guys, this is the best chicken ever. This is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, I boiled it for 30 minutes in water first because I don't like, chicken. It's dangerous to me. I'm scared. I'm chicken. All right, so anyway, after I boiled it real good, it was on the stove for 30 minutes, boiled for at least 10 of those minutes. Now I've got it simmering in butter and coconut oil. That's what you see in here. I done drained it. So it's just butter and coconut oil. And then I put a ton of lemon pepper and garlic in it. Done pulled out a piece of chicken and tried it. It is amazing. In love, in love, in love. Okay, just thought I'd share. That's what I'm having for dinner. I'm having 3 chicken thighs with those chicken thighs with barbecue sauce. My son added mustard to his, and Karina added sugar-free barbecue sauce. So there's a lot of ways you can do it. Chicken thigh. I want 20 more, but I don't think I can hold them all. But this stuff is good. Macros for all that were 1,495 calories, 1 grams of carbohydrates. Wow, really? Is that all? 121 grams of fat and 99 grams of protein. All in all, pretty daggone good and pretty close to my mark. 24 over my protein, but what do you expect with all them chicken thighs? By the way, I had hot sauce in them chicken thighs. I said barbecue sauce, but I had hot sauce. Guys, so the batteries in my scale die at least once every week, and that would be why. Hey, Destiny.
I got my license.
Yeah, you're officially an adult.
I didn't miss any questions on the driver's test today.
That's great. Did you have to drive?
I did.
Awesome. I'm surprised.
It took like 3 minutes. Dude was very impressed. I was like, I've been driving for 4 years, man. He was like, you must be a good driver. You never got caught. I was like, that's right.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Did y'all get my coil?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to let them go then. So what are you doing?
I am listening to a recording from our old bedroom when we lived here in like September.
So she's listening to EVPs from a voice recorder. And are you getting anything?
Let's see, at 6:44 there was a voice heard, you heard it. And then around 7 minutes it starts like with a lot of knocking.
Yeah.
And then I just heard like a sentence, but I can't make it out.
The reason these things fucking start happening, y'all recording this all, y'all making them want to talk. And if you leave them alone, maybe they'll leave you alone.
He actually might have a point, but that's not the point.
It's fascinating.
Here's the point.
Oh. Before we get too far into things, I want to go ahead and tell you guys, I did a review of some tea yesterday, and I do like it. It's the chia Teamy tea. Now, okay, I love the way it tastes. I do. And in the video, I said it's probably going to be a staple. And then I went and checked the price because some people said, well, it's kind of expensive. Holy crap, it is for tea. It's good tea. It really is. It tastes wonderful. And I really, really like this stuff. Smells good, all that good stuff. But the price. Now, I didn't tell you in the review, but you can use these bags 3 times each. Or you can steep some tea 3 times each. It is good. But that price point's more than I can afford. If you guys love, I know I'm saying it wrong now. If y'all love chia tea, I know it's something else, but close enough. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's the word. You know what it is. Anyway, if you love it, yes, try it. If you've got the money to try it, try it. I'm poor, so I'm going to make this last. But anyway, I've taken it to putting butter in my tea. Just a little bit, like a slice of butter, because I'm adding carbs to it with those packets of sweetener. Just adding a little fat to the carbohydrates. And I'm only drinking that when I break my fast. I'm not drinking it by itself. So anyway, now the tea itself is 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 everything. And it doesn't have any bad ingredients in it. But, of course, I'm using it's Splendid Naturals with erythritol and stevia in it. So it's a 2-carb thing. And for some people, they would take the carbs off because of the sugar alcohol, but I'm not going to do that. I'm a total carber. 90% of the time. 95. Something like that. Anyway, so I just thought I'd tell y'all about that real fast. Let's talk about my weigh-in. But before we talk about my weigh-in, I know I went up. I need to check and see what up was. Be right back, y'all. So I just wanted to be sure that I was right. So yesterday I weighed in at 188.4, I think. Something like that. And today I was 190.4. So it's 2 pounds up from that and 2.2 pounds up from my lowest, which was 188.2. So I don't think it's that tea, the sweetener I'm using in that tea. I don't think it's that. Although I should probably check and be more mindful of it, because it did go up slightly yesterday, but not by a whole lot. But I went up by quite a bit yesterday. Well, last night, rather. Today I'm up. So I'm going to tell you what I think it was. And I hate it because I've been in denial about this particular product for a long time, because it shouldn't do that. For other people, it doesn't seem to do that. But again, my body seems to be insane and likes to reject what normally works. So I poured hot sauce on my chicken. Yeah, I poured chicken on my hot sauce, kind of. I poured hot sauce on my chicken yesterday. And every time I use hot sauce, I don't feel the same. But it's hot sauce. It's literally 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything. Now, it does have like peppers mixed in and all this stuff like that, which are nightshades. So I really don't know how it's 0 carb. You know what I mean? Because peppers do have carbs in them. But I thought maybe it's such a minute amount that it doesn't matter. For me, I think it does. Because every single time I use hot sauce, my weight goes up the next day just a little bit. And again, like I said, I've tried to be in denial about it, because it doesn't seem like that would be something that would kick you or would affect you in that way. But I felt great yesterday till dinner. I ate dinner. My sinuses clogged up, and I was like, crap. And then I got on the scale this morning, and I was like, double crap. So that just aggravates the living hell out of me, that I can't have hot sauce, because I'm a spicy person. I like hot sauce. And it's no big deal. It will be gone, because, I like chocolate cake, and I don't eat that anymore either. I'm not so big on chocolate cake, but you know what I mean. I like pizza and different stuff like that, and I'm not eating that. So, that's another thing, guys. I hear a lot when people hear about keto. Oh, I can't give up my bread and my pasta. Yes, the hell you can. You don't wanna. There's a difference. You can, you just don't wanna. Before I started keto, can't give up my bread, my pasta, or my Dr. Pepper. But I did, and you can too. You can, okay? If you're new to keto, if you haven't tried it yet, yes, you can. You just, it sounds way worse than it is. The reality of it's actually not hard. It's not too bad. You might have some slip-ups, but you make your next meal keto, and you keep on going. It's not like, I know a lot of people try diets, and then they have one cheat meal or one accident where they eat a piece of cake or something, and they just throw the whole damn diet out the window. It's not like that. you'll go up 2 or 3 pounds of water weight, and it'll last for a couple days, and then you'll come right back down as long as you go right back to keto. So, yeah. Oh, I had an email this morning talking about the IBC, that root beer kicking a lady out of ketosis. I want y'all to understand, I was more surprised that I could have it than that somebody else would be kicked, because it has 2 sweeteners in it. It has aspartame and aspartame potassium, which I cannot say, but the nickname of it is Ace K. So from here out, we're going to call it Ace K. But that's not what it says on the bottle, okay? So anyway, it has 2 sweeteners in it. Now, aspartame is not supposed to spike blood sugar at all. But that other one, oh, he's a wicked bastard. He can. And for some people, it spikes it pretty good. So that's why I tried that IBC root beer and checked my blood sugar to see if that would spike my insulin levels. It did not. For me. Doesn't mean it won't for you. Now, my body, again, seems to be just backwards from everybody else. I can have aspartame, which some people say they have issues with. I can have Ace K, which some people have issues with. Most of y'all, though, can have sucralose, or the stuff that's sweetened with Diet Pepsi and stuff like that. I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole unless I want a headache for 2 damn days. A severe one. And I will be kicked out of ketosis. I'm going to get water weight from it. I mean, even in the minorest amounts, even if it's the last ingredient on that list, I get kicked and I get a headache. I can't touch it. But luckily, that cherry Dr. Pepper don't have that. So, I mean, for me, there's 3 qualities of drinks. Of course, you got 0 carb, like with teas and coffee. But that's separate. But for me, Diet Dr. Pepper, Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper are only sweetened with aspartame, and Diet Mug root beer, but I can't find that crap anywhere. So those 3 things, as far as I know, are only sweetened with aspartame. Then you have stuff like Coke Zero, the Coke products that are diet, and that IBC root beer, and a few others that are sweetened with both aspartame and aspartame potassium, Ace K. I'm doing the best I can with that word, I swear. It's like chia. Anyway. And they're sweetened with those 2 things. So you may or may not be able to have those without being kicked. Then you have stuff like Diet Pepsi, Diet Cheerwine. I don't know if y'all, I mean, I know that's a North Carolina thing, so I don't know. But other drinks like Sunkiss and different things like that are sweetened with sucralose. I can't have it, but y'all might be all right with it. So just know and understand that every sweetener is a little bit different no matter what the science behind it is. Aspartame is not supposed to affect insulin levels at all, but it could. You just might not be the lucky one that can have it. It can also affect other things. So know your sweeteners. I mean, let's say you're drinking Diet Pepsi for 2 months and your weight's not dropping. Switch it up. Try Diet Dr. Pepper. And if that ain't working, you probably should leave sodas alone. Most of us really should. And honestly, to be fair, to be honest, to be accurate, to be out of denial, I should be just drinking water. Not going to, but I should. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just running my mouth now. So my weight went up. I'm up 2.2 from my lowest. It's all right. Now, again, folks, don't freak out when you go up. Figure out why you went up and try to avoid that from happening. People freak out about the scale. Guys, it's a data point. It's just data. It's yes, we all want to see it go down, but if it's not, there's a reason and you need to find that reason if you can find that reason. Some people are slower losers than others, but know your body. If you've been doing this for 6 months, then you should know how the scale is going to reflect what you've done. It's just a data point. That's it. Your body, your clothes, everything, how you feel. Those are more important data points, but they're all just data points. Don't let them psych you out. I went up 2.2 pounds. What the hell happened? Shoot, that damn hot sauce, it done got me again. I bet you anything. You know, I mean, and you might have some trial and error to figure it out. So, you know, just try. Now today I'm not going to be having any hot sauce, but I am going to have this chia tea with my breakfast. So we're going to see if it's the sweetener. If I go up again tomorrow, perhaps it's not the hot sauce, or perhaps it's both the sweetener and the hot sauce. We'll just have to see. And it's trial and error. You will figure it out. You just have to have patience and try not to get disappointed and derail your own self, because our brains we are our own worst enemy. We truly can be when it comes to diet and all that stuff. Don't let nothing like that derail you. Just keep on moving, figure it out. If you do it again next week, let's say you have hot sauce again next week and you get kicked again, then you're like, well, yeah, I guess it was really the hot sauce. And then you keep moving. I'm glad you ate it all. I gave him some food. Much love to you guys and dolls. If you need my help, contact information's in the description below. Also, still have those Keto Cutie t-shirts. If anybody's interested in getting those, that link's in the description too. Whew. Oh, by the way, with that tea, I told you in that video, they gave me 15%. It's 20%. It's now 20 Diamond. So if you're interested in the tea and you can afford it, you get 20% off. Much love to you. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.